Hello, everybody. Happy Friday.
Hi, I'm here. I'm just in the process of getting myself together. I slept a little late today. And I had grandkids over, so I'm a hot mess. But I'm here. Hey, Tyrone. Hey, Gongolese Kitchen. How are y'all?
Oh, sorry, I had to run and.
Good. I was speaking to everybody that I saw here in the chat.
Oh yeah, Tyrone. Woo!
Tyrone, the place.
I see a bunch of people drop their likes. Appreciate that. If you're on the replay, thanks so much. So if you're new, you can type in MAMA, Mama, on my channel. That will drop your link. So I don't have to.
I don't even think I type when I'm up here unless it's a private chat. Thank you, Tyrone.
Thanks. Shout out to all the members. Woo!
I still got to go in there and fix my membership because you remember I was telling you that you have a membership with me through the kids channel somehow.
Davis Kids. Yeah, you can go on there while you have your whatever now and just let that. Oh, you have to cancel that one because it'll like recur, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's just I don't want it to be through that one. I want it to be through this one.
Right. So you'd have to cancel that one and join on your Shonda Davis one.
But that's what I thought I did because they're under the same. I don't know what I did.
No. Hey, Mom of Twins. Thanks so much. Thanks for coming. This is your first time on
Corey, how you doing, young lady?
Ladies. Yeah, normally we have 4, but Bailey is not going to be here, and Frugal Mama is on vacay this week.
She's on vacation?
Yes. Yes. Oh, happy Friday.
Where'd she go?
I'm pretty sure she told people in her live, so I think it's okay. Puerto Rico.
Ooh, she going with her boo?
Yeah.
Have you met him yet?
No, I have not.
I know. I'm so excited.
We're in 2 different states. But hopefully one
No,
of
I mean,
these.
have you seen like?
No.
Oh.
Oh man. Oh, I double punched out. Good Lord. Sorry, guys. There she is. AKA James Money.
Hold on for a second. I gotta hold on 1 second.
Hope you guys are having a great Friday. If you're new here, thanks so much for coming. Hey, there's Frugal Mama. Hey, Eddie Cologne. Yes, I'll say it again, but shout out to all the members. Appreciate you guys. And if you're new to the channel, you can have Nightbot drop your link by typing MAMA. Today's discussion for lunch with the ladies, even though we hardly ever eat anymore, is liar. And what is the definition of a liar and lying, and what is a lie? I think we touched on this. I know me and Tasharia, Frugalmamaofboyz, talked about like little white lies, or so we're going to talk about that. And if you guys want to chime in the chat, of course. Hey, Brownie Time. Hey, Stasia. Thanks so much for coming. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe if you're not already. We do this every Friday on a rotating schedule, so it's my turn. And next Friday will be Frugalmamaofboyz, and then it is Shonda Davis. and then it will be Bailey Squad, and then my turn again. And we pick a different topic every Friday. Hey, King. So it's always interesting, and we just chit chat. Hey, Thrill Seeks, thanks so much for coming, guys. Totally appreciate it. If you don't recognize somebody in the chat, feel free to drop your links, MANA, one word, and you guys can connect that way. This is not a growing channel, however, it is less time consuming to just have Nightbot do it. If you haven't seen that video on how to set up Nightbot and Streamlabs, both me and Frugalmamaofboyz have one. Hey, Christina, thanks so much for coming. So the topic is liar. If you've seen the thumbnail, which I thought was really funny. I wasn't sure if I was going to do like a bunch of people talking or whatnot, but I think liar just pretty much is a great topic for everybody to have something. Either we've known somebody to be a liar, or we lie, or whatever. So let me get the definition of what is considered a lie after I type this up. Most of the times, guys, I am working during these things, so double, triple dipping, I guess. So
Looks
lying. Like hey, is that blue?
it's blue.
Let's see. Have we missed anybody? Hey.
He just woke
So
up.
lying is the present. Wait. Hold, where did I get this lying definition? I want to give you the right terminology because I had this discussion with somebody, and I thought it would be a great topic. So, hey, Shanice.
Hey, everybody.
Is to make a false statement with the intention to deceive. Hey, Cranky. A lie is a lie is a lie, right? I agree with that. So this is the intention to deceive. Now, what if you leave stuff out? Do you guys consider that a lie? Hey, Gongolese. I'm gonna put a poll out there, and there's nothing wrong in my view of telling little white lies. You know, maybe to not hurt somebody's feelings. What do you think, Shonda?
Come here. I'm gonna say this. You know, like I'm that lie because are habitual liars, and I do know people that lied to, like save someone's feelings or to like save face. Really, it's not cool to lie, period. But we all do, we all have. But I mean, you have to think like if you're gonna save somebody's life, would you? I would.
Yeah. Dr. Sexy, hello.
But yeah, and like
so like
it's
what
not
if
necessarily a lie, you know, you just may not tell the whole story. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I was gonna say, so like if you leave out
Say,
information, is that considered a lie?
I don't think so.
Celestio. No, you don't think so? Omission of the truth isn't a lie. Okay,
let me get him.
That's what King said. Let me know what you guys think. Leaving something out, is that considered a lie? I'll lie to my job in a second. All right, that makes sense. Our parents taught us how to lie. Really cranky, Frankie. Hey, Mr. Fluffy. Talking about lying. What's the definition of a lie?
Okay, I'm back. I had to.
Oh, geez.
Get him situated. Hey,
Oh,
Frankie. Hey,
Santa.
Mr.
Oh,
Fooey.
okay.
Hey,
I
Hilda.
can't repeat that
And
one,
everybody.
Cranky.
So,
You.
I don't know. I feel like I try to not lie if I can help it. Have I? Of course. But I don't make a habit of it. You know, I mean, I know somebody that could just be standing here just lying to you just because they want to make themselves look good. You know, just,
True.
I don't know. Like he's leaving something out doesn't necessarily make your story. I don't know. What do you think?
I think it depends on the situation. I don't necessarily lie because I don't feel
How
I
do you
have
feel
a
about
reason to. Um, but I think sometimes when people are, uh, let's say, cheating, I think that's a huge lie. It's a way of society. I know that everybody's pretty much lying about their
what?
reality when they post on social media. A lot of these posts are just fake and, for the likes. And they showed a picture of a lady who was staring out a window, and that's all it really showed. But when they showed the bigger picture, sometimes people are nosy and they don't deserve the truth, especially when, oh yeah, that's true. Like if I don't have to tell you something, I don't usually, I don't know. I don't lie to the people that are closest to me for sure.
I mean, I know people that just generally about everything. Like you, anything they tell you, you have to go back and check with another source because they do it and they have always done it. You know, and I don't know if it's a habit
Yeah.
or what, but I do know someone personally that everything they tell you, you have to go like reference it with us because they, you know,
Right.
and I think that's
I think
ridiculous
for our
because
circumstances,
just don't
thank
say
you.
anything if you got a lie.
Also, like, there's a lie, and then there's the exaggeration of truth that just continues. Like, if you just keep continuing the lie
Right.
over another lie, it's just weird. And I don't feel like I have to do that. Depends on the person. I think I'll go with that.
Well, yeah, a lot of times,
So 60%, sorry.
yeah, if you tell one lie, then you gotta tell another lie to cover that lie, and then
So, like, what if, let's say you're in a relationship and you know that this person is doing something dirty, let's say, and you physically seen it with your own eyes, not somebody else told you, whatever, and um, you go and ask them just like a random around the bush question, like, so how was the gym, you know and they're like, oh yeah, it was great, it was wonderful, best workout I ever had, like, but that that's not true. Do you call them out?
yeah, I because of what reason? Yeah, I'm gonna call you out. Absolutely. Or it depends. It depends because sometimes if you're quiet, you can catch it. You know what I mean? Depends. It just depends on what's been going on, and I don't know. You know, this is hard to pinpoint right now. But me, I used to be like, if I hear something, I'm going straight to the source immediately. But a lot of times, if you're quiet, you can find things out. You know what I mean? But I used to have this thing like, oh my God, you were lying, you're doing this and that. So then they try to cover their tracks. But see, when you don't say too much and you just start watching how they move, you can actually in the world. But it just depends on what they're lying about. Hey, Abby.
Yeah, I'll agree. Also, you know where to put that person
So
in
what
your
would you do?
life too. I would sit back for a minute until I
So
have
would you go
more
straight to
evidence.
them and question them if you knew they were lying or no?
Typically, I'm gonna ask.
Yeah.
Because
So let me
if I'm
tell you,
asking, then I
I
probably
remember
already
one.
know the answer.
Tell you. So it was back in days, like years ago. I was like in my early 20s. So me and my friend, our boyfriends were like, yeah, we're gonna go to a party, blah, 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 for somebody's birthday. But we knew it was more to it than what they said. So we didn't say much. So I was sitting there and the phone, you know, remember we used to have the yellow pages, the phone book, the real thick ones. So my guy had written something on the phone book and I saw the imprint on the phone book. And I told her to go get a pencil and and I found in everything. That gets nothing come down. I'm an investigator. You know me. We tracked him down because he had written so hard with a pencil in the phone book that I could take it and sketch over it. But just lied all the time. They lied. Oh, they just lied. We called them. But you know, that's professional at this stuff. My phone.
Yeah, I think that can you be comfortable with somebody that you know is a liar? And I mean deep lies. Okay, let's talk about deep lies, not like white lies, like do I look good in
Well,
this
no,
dress?
he must have did take lead.
That's not true about me. Can you give me some?
Say hi.
Um,
This is Jude. This is
Blaze
my granddaughter.
must have thought he was.
So,
Hi.
I'll get you some on live. Go. I'm on grandmama duty.
All right. So for those just coming in, the topic is about lying. Do you call them out? And how long do you let the lie go on for? So, like, if it's a deep lie, like I was saying, not just some superficial,
You think you can lie that you know lies?
do I what? So if you're new coming in, you can type Mama, MAMA, and it'll drop your link. That way you guys can connect with each other. I'm going to drop the link if anybody wants to come up and discuss real quick. And then I can pin it on the chat. I'm always tired, Abby. I'm still sitting here. I'm working, you know,
Yeah, because mine is starting
doing this.
to act up as usual.
Hey, Donut, thanks for coming in. Whether it's a big lie or a little lie, you must hold yourself accountable. That's very true, Cranky. Because I
Oh,
think
yeah.
some people also get consumed by their own lies too. I call out those who are close to me because I wouldn't lie to them. That's true. And that's what I think is like most of it matters if they're close to you. Obviously, I don't necessarily care if a stranger lies. Oh, I know. It's Friday. I can't wait till 4 o'clock to get off. Um, but you know, these cases are holding me back. Alexis, dude, hey, don't want to hold back. Definitely don't. But things have to be done. You'll see, Abby, when the little one gets a little bit bigger, it's very tiring.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't feel like.
Yeah,
See,
there's definitely
go
way
get
too
keys from
many of
Papa.
those liars.
Tell Papa I need his keys.
Yeah, I try not to associate myself with people who constantly lie too, because then if I can't tell when you're actually telling the truth or not, like there's really no relationship, even as a friend. But some people just want to put out a certain image rather than be themselves, which I also consider a whole different type of lie. Then you find out years later who that person really is. Hey, mind your money. Thanks for coming in. Talking about liars. Do you know any? Have you ever lied? What do you consider to be a lie? Do you call them out? And how long do you let it last? I usually don't let it go that far. Oh, Shonda, but I tend to keep a very right. Me too, King. Hey, August Nicole. Thanks for coming. So today is lunch with the ladies where we discuss various topics. And today's topic is liars, lying. You know them. Where do you put them? And do you lie on a regular basis? It's hard because if you ask a liar if they lie, clearly they're going to lie and say no. My ex was a liar. That's why I told him to stop talking to me. Hey, see? Like, there's not much you can believe. Not just ladies. It's lunch with the ladies. As you know, our panel is usually full of ladies, but we have tons of men in the chat. Cranky Frankie, King, Tyrone is in the building. Mr. Fluffy is here. Mr. OG Raider. The Lexus dude. Donut Toys. I'm sure we have plenty of other guys that are in the bushes. Kicking it with Harold. Hey, thanks for coming in. So the topic is lying and where do you put these people? Because sometimes I feel like omission can be a lie, especially if you're in a relationship. Like you don't have to tell every single thing, but some things are bigger topics. I'm doing good, Harold. How are you? I think I missed something. Hopefully I didn't. When do you know when it's the truth or not? Right, when they're always lying. That's the crazy part. Better than I deserve. Well, that's good. At least you acknowledge that it's better than what you deserve. first, I try to teach my kids to not lie because then nobody will believe you, kind of like the boy cried wolf scenario. Not everything can be like this hyper extended version of the truth. Because man, those teenagers will lie. Big lies too. And they think they're slick with the lies. So imagine when they're 25, 35. No, no, no. And I would call them out. To be perfectly honest, I would call them out. It depends on what you actually lied about. You have better relationships when you're honest. True, because you're not constantly hiding or trying to figure out what was the last lie you told. Okay, Shonda's coming back. Welcome back.
But can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you.
Okay, I'm in the car driving around the corner to get my son, so I'm not going to be looking at the phone. I'm just going to have it on my lap, but I'm here.
Tasha teaches that to her children too. Go ahead, Shonda.
So like I was like, and then another thing, if you're in a relationship with somebody and you feel like you gotta lie to them, y'all don't need to be together, Like, why am I with this person? I gotta constantly lie to them or they gotta lie to me. Then we don't need to be in a relationship. Because I feel like a lot of times people just lie to keep you around. But for what reason? To use you? What's the problem?
Y'all know I can't say the lie is a lie. I'm telling you, omission of information is a lie. Let me tell you, intentional omission of information is a lie. You already know how I feel. If you come out some information unintentionally, it's a big part of it. But I heard on the radio, we were talking about this earlier. They say the dude went out to the club. He said, I'm going to karaoke, and when we got back to the girlfriend and we had been in a couple of months, he said, oh, I had a great time. But what he did not say is that at karaoke, he had sang a little song with his ex. Oh, you heard the same thing?
No, I didn't, but I'm like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you already knew it was something wrong, and they talking about should we stay together? What? I mean, you've been together for 2 months, and he already knows the information just be made. What he gonna do? But people was like, "Oh, you give him a chance. If you're not gonna give a chance, then you're gonna be single for a long time." Don't tell him. Stop letting people think you're gonna be single for a long time. Step up. I bet you say bye-bye. I bet you start acting like then he be chasing. But that's not what I had to say. I just had to chime in. I'm a little hot.
Oh! Hey, party over there! Oh, I wish I was there. Have a good time. Yeah, that's fun. But yes, that's a definite good example of an omission that is a lie, really, technically, because you left out that part about who was there and how you had a good time. So those types of omissions, I think, will get you in trouble later on. Now, if I was talking to a coworker, I wouldn't necessarily think that I had to tell them that. But yes. And see, like with social media nowadays, like everything can be caught on camera. More people need to tell their friends the truth when they are being terrible people. Sometimes it's hard to hold your loved ones accountable. So true. I know, right? That's what we needed, Harold. We needed that energy. Oh, is anybody but me missing Scarves and stretching. I just need the energy, I guess. Pump it up, man. But yeah, if you can't hold people accountable, then I don't know why you actually have them in your space. Because they will ultimately bring you with them down to whatever level they are on. And I'm not about that. Like maybe in my 20s, I could have probably let you get away with a lot of stuff. But now it just like comes out of me. Like when I hear a lie, I'm like, oh my God, really? You're kidding. I can't even help it. You know, my facial expressions will tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And sometimes I don't want it to help me, you know? But that's my take on the lying situation. Hey, Melon Splitter. I'm a terrible liar, so I just say what's on my mind. There you go. There's nothing wrong with that as long as you're not being offensive, you know. That it is what it is. It's always easier just to be honest and truthful with people, especially if you want them to be honest and truthful to you. No filter. I feel like I'm that way sometimes. Sometimes I hold back just because I'm being considerate of that person, and maybe they didn't ask me to tell them exactly how I feel. But again, I think it's a great conversation. Usually have a lie detector. I think it's a great conversation to point out maybe in the beginning of a friendship or a relationship to just be upfront with that person and let them know where your standards are. I think we all lie from time to time, especially. Right. I feel, what'd she say? Convicted. I feel convicted for lying. Yeah. Right. I can agree with that too, August. And like I said, I'm not talking about the little white lies that are, you know, does this dress look good on me? Do you like my haircut type of thing? I'm talking about lies that matter in relationships, in friendships. It's important to have somebody that you can rely on that's honest. So, how's everybody's weekend looking? Ben? Ben's coming in real funny. Hey, Xenia, thank you so much. Super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat. Woo! Super chat, super chat. Thank you so much. I love it. I'm blunt and I respect person straight up. Right. I like the straight up. I think a lot of people have told me, I have my dog. I think a lot of people have told me that I'm very blunt when it comes to a lot of things. And I prefer that around me. Some people are not used to that. Some people don't know how to behave when people are straightforward with them. Right. Totally. Everybody has lied about something. Hey, Fat Don't Talk. Thanks for coming in. It just depends on the amount of lies that you're going to tell people. In my personal opinion. Now, there are circumstances where, let's say, the nurse or the doctor will come and tell you sort of half truth on things. Hey, Proud Mix. That's a lie that most medical professionals do, if you want to consider that. Just because they're not giving you the full extent of the story. But if I have to lie, I prefer not to say anything. That's a good standard. That is me. My brain is made of gold. Saying you never lie is a lie. Right.
Where are your people?
They left. They're in the chat. They're talking right here. Just nod and wave. That's right. If you have nothing to say that's good and it's not going to come out the right way, don't say nothing at all.
Mommy,
That's
no,
an old
why?
saying. True, true, true. Very true. Proud has some awesome speeches. He doesn't even plan for them, but he comes across like very eloquent and comes from a place of some great knowledge. So again, if you're new coming in, you could type in MAMA, just like my channel, and it'll drop your link. Medical professionals should tell the truth no matter what. Right, but sometimes they philosophy. There you go. There's the word proud. Sometimes they skim over the actual stuff. And then you have like great doctors and nurses who will just go right out and tell you exactly how it is instead of saying everything is going to be okay, because nobody can guarantee that. And that's something we were taught in nursing school, is not to say that to patients, because you can't guarantee that. Oh, anybody have any wonderful plans for this lovely weekend? As you can see, Frugal is on vacation, enjoying her time. I have some plans this weekend. Oh, thank you so much. Kicking it with Harold. Super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat. Woo, super chat, super chat. There's a lie, and there's a lie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Senia. Thank you, Harold. Appreciate you guys. And Abby said it, there is a lie, and then there is lie. Like the lies that are going to get you in the most trouble. I don't even know what's the point of telling the lie. The truth, as they say, what's done in the dark will always come to the light. And I've seen that happen over and over in real life. So moral of the story is, if you don't have to lie, try not to, or just, walk away. She's going to Top Golf. Okay, so Ubering around Tampa. All right, Cranky Frankie. True, August. Okay, so in the chat, tell me some of the craziest lies, other than you guys are like exaggerating some things, but tell me some lies that you've heard or been told. Hey, Wendy, thanks for coming in. I'm trying to think of one right now, but lies cannot be measured. All fibs are bad, and those who live in denial believe their own lies, and when they do tell the truth, nobody believes them. Yeah, earlier I mentioned the boy who cries wolf. Like, you can only be told a lie so many times before people are just going to not believe you, even if you say that the sky is blue. Let's put, for the Top Golf. Yeah. It'd be easier if people just went on and told the actual truth. Some circumstances, like King mentioned, August mentioned, it's just not necessary to tell certain people all your personal business. But I'm talking like in your inner circle or your loved ones or whatnot. How long do you keep those people surrounding you? A person told me with a straight face in high school he never had any medical shots, and I was like, yes. Hey, Pain to Entertain. Thanks for coming in. too old for the drama. But them masters of instigations of, oh, I know, the stirring of the pot, people. Yeah, that I think the worst is hearing like, oh, I don't start any drama. I don't like drama. And yet you behind closed doors, they are the ones in the drama. That annoys me. But again, these are choices that people make in their life. So when he talks about being single with 5 kids, Abby, oh Lord. Yeah, he better not. In his mind, he probably wishes he was. That's another lie, right? Like you have a lot of people, men and women, who run around telling people that they're single and they're not. Both are bad, but do you feel one is worse, lying or being petty? Since people like to imagine one is worse than the other. Oh, they're both pretty bad. They're both pretty bad. I think it's sad, actually, proud to both, but I think it's really sad that adults can be petty. I think when I was younger, I'll say I try not to be petty. I stop myself before I become like that, but I'm not perfect at all. I have my flaws, but I don't necessarily go for lying. I thought it was an interesting topic that I discussed because some people don't think that they lie at all. And I don't think that's possible. I've lied. But it's the bigger lies, I think, that are more bothersome. Someone once told me my own story back to me. That's really funny, then. In Hollywood, lies and being petty is celebrated like trends. Mommy. Yes, proud. That's really funny. Like, really funny if somebody goes and tells you your story. I think in Hollywood and a lot of social media, they celebrate a lot of petty stuff and a lot of superficial stuff. And when you actually get down to the bottom of it, money cannot buy happiness. Money cannot buy successful relationships. Money cannot buy a lot of things that Hollywood or people with money portray. There are people who believe their lie to be true. Right, Senia. And I think that is very sad, is that they believe the lies that they've been telling other people. Holly weird. I tell everyone I'm suffering through monogamy with my wife. And besides, I'm 57, so folks are overlooking pain anyway. Welcome for work, folks. Y'all have a great day. Oh, thank you, Harold. Thanks for dropping by, and thank you for the super chat. Totally appreciate it. Honestly, guys, you are an amazing bunch of people, and if you haven't seen my community tab, go through and scroll, because I've missed a bunch of people's posts as well. And some content creators are petty, and that's not cool. Right, because, yeah, and YouTube backs it, because it's very welcoming in this society. Well, it's time to go. Oh, okay, have a great day, Harold. I used to laugh at National Enquirer because I found it humorous, but then I realized editors fabricate stories and people's lives get ruined. I know, and then you have to, like Frugal says, is be mindful of the things that you're putting in your head and the people that you surround yourself with. I mean, I've known that to be true, but it's always encouraging when you hear other people who actually care to tell you that. Hey, Lauren. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. Shout out again to my members. You guys have cupcakes next to your names, so I appreciate you guys for that, and I appreciate everybody in the chat as well. Skirby, hey, I seen you in That Boy Row, his live. I don't know if he's still alive. If he is, I have him running. He was playing the craziest game. Yes, he's still up. With Michael Jackson, like the games that he plays. I don't know. I was screaming. It's hilarious. Hey, Big Chief, thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, use all those stickers. I love them. Returnal is a crazy game, PMC. Oh, okay. That's what you're playing today, right, Tyrone? So we are going to summarize on the whole lying topic. Now that I've got it off of my mind and talking about it. Oh yes, Abby. That's funny. I'm gonna get back to that. It's great to discuss ideas. That way we're a little more mindful of the things that we say and do around people. But Abby mentioned a really good one was I'm on my way or just around the corner and they're not, like they haven't even taken a bath yet. That is funny. Or when they say I'm gonna call you back and they never do. I pay attention to trends, but don't allow myself. True, proud mix. It's just being mindful of the things that you say. Hey, Life with Lois. Like, I hardly ever promise anything to anyone because I don't want to break promises. And I definitely don't tell people I'm going to call them back unless I have every intention on doing it. Sometimes I'll be like, on my way somewhere or laying down and I'll call that person and be like, see, I told you I was going to call you back, so I'll talk to you tomorrow type of thing. Because I don't like to mislead or give people trust that is not really there, especially on my inner circle. Everybody saying hi. Thank you guys for coming in. Hope you're having a great Friday. And if you're having any awesome weekend plans, be sure to stay safe and enjoy yourself. I will do my best this weekend to enjoy myself. I'm just finishing up work. I get off at 4, so lucky me. Yay, yay, yay. Party starts then. I'm the one who says I'm on my way, but take forever to get ready. See? Like Maury, they on camera. Yeah, I will take care of the child after digging up every reason. Yep, right. People forget what they say, I think. Sometimes it's stuff that just flows out of their mouth without even thinking about possible consequences for saying things like that. Let's see. Talking about I'ma show up knowing darn well you ain't going nowhere. Everyone simmer down. I know. I think that's the one that really bothers me is when people say they're gonna do something and then there's a lot of things that bother me. But I feel like that's on them and I know where they're at. Hey, Angie, and I take those people for what they're worth, and therefore, I will put you in a category where I'm not going to put my trust into you, and I'm not going to rely on you, and I'm not going to call you for anything. Because I hear a lot of people say, like, oh, you haven't called me in a long time. Well, there's probably a reason. If somebody stood me up, I was like, I don't care. I still sent and did what planned. Oh, there you go. Proud. No leaving things out is not a lie. Stasia said not leaving things out is not a lie. We little tree. Hey, Bobby Jean, thank you so much. Thanks for coming in. We're talking about lies and liars and what do we consider a lie. And we're basically just wrapping it up because, as you know, it's Friday and we all want to get the heck out of here. Woo! I love that glow one. And coffee, I might need some extra coffee because it's a recurring thing. It's constant excuses. Yes! I used to have on my board, and I do say this a lot, that excuses equal lies. Because if you have an excuse, that means you're ultimately lying to yourself and that person. Instead of just doing it what it is that you are supposed to be doing. Whatever it is. Being consistent. Thank you, Lois. Have a great one. If you tell somebody that you're going to do something, then you should follow through. If you expect something from someone, maybe you should look at the things that you are putting out there to that person and maybe see why you're not getting it in return. Because a lot of people tell great lies, horrible lies, and then expect people to be super honest with them. And you can't expect what you don't give. So I think that's a good summary. Biggest lie someone told me. I was trying to think. I think I'm gonna go with one. There's obviously a lot, but I think proud. Somebody had told me that they weren't doing drugs, and then they got their test results, and they actually were, and that was it. Stop talking to that person. Because what's done in the dark will always come out in the light, and you can't hide everything forever. So there's no point. And it's really sad. I think to that point that you mentioned, Proud. I think most of it is sad that a lot of people cannot be honest about a lot of things. We're not talking about minimal things. We're talking about big scheme stuff. And what you give is what you get. So if you're a compulsive liar or a liar about many things, then typically those people are super paranoid about other people. And what they're saying is not always true. So it's like a reflection thing. Like when you say a bunch of lies to people and then you expect them to be truthful and honest with you, it's like not going to happen. But let's rewrap this up. I think everybody is having a great conversation. I thank all of you for coming. We're probably cutting this before the hour so I can finish up working. If you've never been to one of these and this was your first time, I hope you guys will come back. Next Friday will be pending Frugal Mama back from her vacation. It'll be her turn. But then it's the same time, 2 p.m. Eastern time, 1 p.m. Central time. I usually post it on my community tab and with the link to join as well. Please check out my video, my dog refusing state at 3:15. Okay, Cranky, I will do that. I remember back in the day, a person told me he was in trouble and some bad guys were out to get him. Oh, Lord, Abby, that's pretty pathetic. That's more attention-seeking behavior. So have a great day, guys. Thanks so much for coming. I appreciate you all. Have a great weekend. And if I don't see you this weekend, I don't know. I might do like a little vlog thing and post it out for another video. Yeah, Abby, that's a great story. You should tell that working tonight. Oh, yes. Get some sleep. Have a great weekend, guys.